Hello and welcome to Cinema Express. I'm Kartik and today we have the team of Cat with us. Hello guys. How are you?
Thank you. Hi.
Randeep, I want to start off with you. Your second film D in 2005 was a Randeep Hooda in and as film.
Yeah.
And now you're doing Cat, which is like Randeep Hooda in and as Cat. Life has sort of come like in full circle for you.
Life is always coming to full circles. Even the character of Cat's life is coming to full circles many times around. I guess that's what life is.
But were you looking for like some sort of project when you were like looking for a series debut?
No, I was not looking at any series at all. And until I came across two scripts, which were really outstanding and very diverse from each other. One of them was Cat, and the whole drama and the human drama with the backdrop of one of the most favorite places of mine in the world, which is Punjab. And the journey of the character, it just kind of, I had to say yes. So, but I was not really looking at doing series. Yeah.
Guys, I want to confess this. I didn't really know what a cat is. Yeah, who a cat is. I just did a normal Google search and I came to know that they were basically militant sympathizers which were then made as informers by the cops and they used. Like, did you guys have any idea about like before doing the show? About this cat system in Punjab?
There are double agents all across in FBI, CIA, even, our own people who have been, neighboring countries and stuff like that, double agents kind of things. They've always been there, but this term cat I was also not aware of. And if there is any sort of thing going on, there are always double agents from both sides. So, but I did not know particularly that Cat. I thought that, in any organization, if somebody gives out information from the organization, they called a rat.
Yeah.
And since he was a Punjabi, he's called a cat. That's what I thought.
Asli, did you know anything about this whole system?
No, I didn't know. I thought it was firstly that it was an abbreviation of something. It'll like
Even I thought that.
Uska kuch.
Sorry.
Actually, hai.
It's I think it's an abbreviation for like counter-terrorism or something. Counter against terrorism. Yeah.
But I wasn't aware of the term, honestly.
Sir, were you?
Yeah, it's basically informer.
Yeah.
For police, right?
Yeah.
और इंसर्जेंसी के टाइम पे जब जिसने भी ये चीज इजाद की तो उन्होंने इसको नाम दिया कैट. मेरे ख्याल से कुछ इसका आई डोंट नो रियली, मतलब मैं ऐसे बट कहीं ये आर्मी से रिलेटेड कुछ इसका CATS मतलब एस इंक्लूड करे तो कुछ है उसका रिजेम्बलेंस, तो वो S- करके कैट पे आया. बिकॉज मुझे ये लगता है कि गुरिल्ला वॉर से कहीं ना कहीं रिलेटेड है कि छुप के वार करना. आमने सामने बैटल में आमना सामना ना करके छुप के वार कर रहा. और वो कैट की खासियत है, वो खूबी है कि मतलब जब चूहे को उसने पकड़ना है तो वो थोड़ा पीछे हटती है और धरती के साथ बिल्कुल लग के और उसके बाद उस पर झपट्टा मारती है. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो उससे ये चीज रिलेट करती है, आई थिंक, क्योंकि वो इन्फॉर्मर तो वही है ना जो दूसरे के घर में घुस के इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करके लाएगा, चाहे वो पीछे से जाए, कैसे भी जाए, भेस बदल के जाए. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट.
Balwinder, you have mostly written comedies. You have done Mubaraka, This Wada, and like, what made you like do your series to write this series about Cat and about Punjab, and it's a gritty crime thriller.
ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ कॉमेडीज लिखी हैं, बनी कॉमेडीज हैं जो जो ड्रामा से होते हैं. तो वो हर फिल्म की और हर कहानी की अपनी एक किस्मत होती है कि उसे तब बनना होता है, कभी उसके बाद बनना होता है. बट मेरा ये फेवरेट जॉनर रहता है हमेशा, ड्रामा जिसमें ह्यूमन रिलेशंस को हम एक्सप्लोर कर सके. कॉमेडी भी उसी सेंस में मैंने मुबारका वाज आल्सो वेरी इमोशनल फिल्म, ब्रदर एंड सिस्टर. तो मेरा ये रहता है कि जितना आप ह्यूमन इमोशन आप एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं किसी कहानी में, उसमें मुझे बहुत मजा आता है. तो इसमें भी दो भाइयों की कहानी है और वो एक भाई दूसरे भाई कि किस हद तक जा सकता है उसको बचाने के लिए, उसको सेव करने के लिए. आप अपनी फैमिली को सेव करने के लिए हमेशा वो करते ही हैं, परिवार को. तो ये कहानी उसी के मैंने उस हिसाब से लिखी हुई है. हाँ, बैकड्रॉप पंजाब है, इंसर्जेंसी है, थोड़ा सा 2005 का पीरियड हम दिखा रहे हैं, तो वही कोशिश है बस.
Suvinder sir, this you have mostly you have done so many Punjabi films and Hindi films, and a story which comes like it's about the insurgency. It takes from insurgency, then comes to the drug menace in Punjab. Was that enough to like get you in? Was that enough to say yes? And what are the other factors
Yeah,
that made you?
it was more than enough. Exactly, because जो उस वक्त की अगर हम बात करें, क्योंकि बीइंग पंजाबी तो मेरे ख्याल से पंजाब में जो रहा है या उस टाइम पे जो वक्त देखा है लोगों ने, तो वो कहीं ना कहीं आपके अंदर वो चीज़ होती है तो कि भाई ये हमारे उस इंसर्जेंसी का जो टाइम है तो मुझे एक मौका मिल रहा है एज एन, अब सबको तो नहीं वो अपनी व्यथा कहने का या इस तरह से उस चीज़ को जीवंत करने का वापस फिर से, राइट। तो वो खौफ, वो डर, वो चीज़ें तो ठीक है, कैरेक्टर मेरा इसमें अलग है, तो उस चीज़ों को कहीं ना कहीं मतलब हम क्योंकि लोग झेल के आए तो वो एक होता है कि चल इस चीज़ को एक अपने कैरेक्टर के जरिए बाहर लेके आते हैं, तो यस, गुड इनफ। और बाकी चलो एक क्योंकि क्या है कि हम सिनेमा, टीवी या कुछ भी जो हम लोग ये सब करते हैं तो वो एक आईना है, मतलब हम रियलिटी कोई जो चीज़ें हो चुकी हैं वो है, उनको फिक्शन में ढाल के या कैसे लोगों तक पहुंचाते हैं। कुछ ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हम अगर कुछ ऐसी बात कर रहे हैं तो हम कुछ ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि नहीं, वो बेसिकली क्या है कि सोसाइटी को एक जागृत करना है, राइट। तो उसके लिए मैं समझता हूँ कि वी ऑल क्रिएटिव पीपल, वी आर थैंकफुल टू गॉड कि हमें इस लाइन में आने का मौका मिला और इसके जरिए हम मासिस तक, लोगों तक कुछ अच्छी चीजें पहुंचा रहे हैं। वैसे
Randeep, you do all your roles with such rigor and dedication. You just almost like kill yourself through it. Like when you're when you're doing Sarabjit, like you lost so much weight, and then in Do Lafzoi Kahani you gained weight to become a boxer. Yeah, you're like Bollywood's Christian Bale.
I don't know. He's a very great actor. I don't know whether I can be compared to him yet.
Yeah. So for when this role was happening, was it like relatively easier? Was it like itna pressure nahi tha, like to do, like because it was not like a body thing, physicality wise?
Physicality of an actor is the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
That's not the tough part. It is to, mold yourself emotionally and, spiritually or thought-wise.
Yeah.
Is what is the real task at it. I mean, physical changes are, they're very easy to do. And they do give you a lot. They do give you a kind of body language, sitting, walking, your gesticulations. But apart from that, the real work is not in the physical transformation. It is in the emotional part of the screenplay that you can tap into. And usually that comes from one's own previous experiences or from, drawn from people and their experiences. So, yeah. But it is, it does take a toll on your body. As you grow up, it becomes harder and harder, but that's always been a nice challenge.
So there's this scene, Randeep, in the show where you very quietly sit in a police van and then go to the jail because you have to make inroads with a drug dealer there. This sort of like reminded me about, like you were saying in one interview, like about your first day in Bombay. When you came and you slapped an auto wala or something like that and you had to go to Oshiwara police station.
I should not talk about these things. No, it was much greater than that. In that time, I was just a young Haryanvi Jat boy, drunk in a big city, treating the auto wala as you would treat in Delhi. Huge difference between people. Auto wala is there, auto wala is here. And also the structure of Delhi is round.
Yeah.
So they can cheat you a lot. But in Bombay, you go one direction, you cannot cheat people here. But I was under that impression, freshly off the boat, they would say. But no, this journey was far more internal and not brash at all. It was full of responsibility towards one's brother and towards the state that he calls home.
Aslin, you are the only cop with a conscience right now in the series. I want to know, like, what was the brief given to you by Balwinder and how did you decide, like, what was the approach you had to take with your role?
I was told that she's a sincere cop. She does her work. She doesn't over question her seniors, and she's here to do her job. And she believes in an idealistic world कि मतलब मैंने काम करना है तो सोसाइटी के लिए अच्छा ही करना है. So when Satab sir gives her this operation कि ये हम ये operation के through शहर की गंदगी साफ करेंगे, we this is for the betterment of overall society. She genuinely believes in it. So yeah, that's I feel that's what Babita's character is.
Balwinder, you guys shot in Punjab, and I know like you, because there are a lot of scenes where like the intricacy of how drugs is supplied is very well shown in the show, like across the border through tunnels and then putting it in like milk containers and stuff. I want to know like through this process and through the process of shooting, what did you come to know about the situation in Punjab, like the drug situation? How is it? Has it improved now, or like what is your take on that?
See, I have not done any research on that, but I was there to shoot.
Yeah.
तो we shot in अमृतसर.
Yeah.
तो मैं तो मतलब मुझे ये नहीं, वो तो आपको कोई गवर्नमेंट डेटा या कुछ उस तरह से ही चीजें जो लोग काम कर रहे हैं रिहैब में भी आपको बता सकते हैं. I never went to these things, but मेरा काम था कि मैं उधर लोकेशन रेकी के लिए गया था, और साथ में जब हमने शूटिंग की है तो शूटिंग के दौरान जो हमने जगह क्योंकि वो डिफरेंट जगह होती है, तो वहां पर आपको एग्जैक्टली पता नहीं लग सकता कि क्या सिचुएशन है क्या नहीं है. तो वो तो अभी बहुत बड़ी बात है. ये तो आपने बहुत बड़ा सवाल पूछा हुआ है, जो मेरे ख्याल से पंजाब की आपको अथॉरिटी से पूछना चाहिए कि अभी क्या सिचुएशन है क्या नहीं है. वो तो आप किसी भी तरह से एक मेकर से या किसी से नहीं आप पता लगा सकते. कि मैं आपसे पूछूं कि बॉम्बे में क्या सिचुएशन है, तो आप कैसे बताएंगे कि क्या सिचुएशन है. तो मैं तो उधर सिर्फ शूट करने गया था, तो शूट ही किया हमने सिर्फ, और बाकी चीजों का नहीं पता.
So this is same for you, like about the situation in Punjab when it comes to like the drug use in youth. Has it like improved now, or like how is it?
मैं क्योंकि हर आदमी अपना अपना काम करता, अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ में इतना बिजी है, आपका घर है, परिवार है, तो ठीक है खबरों में जो आता है तो वही सच मानते हैं. अब ये आप लोगों पे आप सच दिखा रहे हो कि सच पढ़ा रहे हो कि झूठ पढ़ा रहे हो, व्हाट इज इट?
No, brother, but what is this thing with the question about drugs? It's an entertaining show about human characters with a backdrop of that. Please do not make it out to be as if we're making some social documentary about drug smuggling or anything. It's just a backdrop of a gritty human drama with high emotions and family. You know what I mean?
Yes. Randeep, your character Arnam is running away from his past. He's so reserved and he's so quiet. I want to know like what was the discussions that happened between you guys about like about your character?
Well, the thing that of interest here is that we really talked about a lot about the representation of Sikhs in entertainment industry. From coming from one Sikh character used to be there in earlier films who'd be funny, iske 12 baj jate the, ye ho jata tha. Then there were all these characters who were thigh slapping, gun toting people. Even in music videos, they are portrayed like that. Whereas I think that's an absolute wrong portrayal of the Sikh community.
Yeah,
they are very deeply spiritual people. They are very mannered people, very cultured people, very patient people. And but if you wrong them, then they are also very tough people.
Yeah.
So I think we were very careful to keep that in mind, that the Sikh is not this. The Sikh is first this. If you wrong him, then he's... So that was a very careful thing we kind of wanted to bring about in our character, especially Gurnam, so that, it doesn't look like a, caricaturish thing of Sikhs, which I have always found very, very offensive.
Yeah. You guys are also doing Unfair and Lovely, which is a social comedy. And
मुझे comedy भी कराता है.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Randeep, I've never seen him do a social comedy and stuff. Was it like a deal between you guys, like Randeep said कि I'll do a gritty crime thriller and you told him like first do this also with me.
वो बनाई थी तब कोविड बीच में आ गया और वो सब हुआ, तब तो ये कहानी भी बनी नहीं थी उस तरह से. तो ऐसा नहीं होता. आप जो किरदार होता है, कैरेक्टर होता है, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली आप कास्ट करते हो. तो वो कॉमेडी तो वो बिकॉज द फिल्म इज बेस्ड इन हरियाणा, और वो थोड़ा वैसा है, तो मुझे ये लगता था कि पाजी का क्या है कि जो इतने अच्छे ड्रामेटिक अगर वो एक्टिंग कर सकते हैं तो कॉमेडी तो उनकी यूं होनी चाहिए। तो वो मैंने चीज एक्सप्लोर करने की कोशिश की है, तो वो बड़ी फन है। तो वो भी नेक्स्ट ईयर रिलीज हो जाएगी, तो अभी देखते हैं उसका भी क्या होता है।
Randeep, you have also for the first time wearing the director's hat with Swatantra Veer Savarkar. I want to know, like, when it comes to Savarkar, like, he's a very, like, the topic of Savarkar is very divisive in the current context.
I would rather not talk about it. It's too early to talk about it yet. But I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Donning the hat of a director, I have had newfound respect for all my directors. Jamai se ladki ka baap ban gaya main over. That's the only thing I can say right now.
How was the process like directing a film?
We'll find out. I'm still in the middle of it. I could not stand outside and judge it as of yet. But that's another time. Savarkar is another time.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.